there guys! I'm gonna try and redo the intro to this video today because I tried to do it yesterday and we had crazy winds. So, hello. It's been a little while since I filmed anything. If you can't tell, I am still sick. Today is day 20 of being sick. But we're starting to feel better again. It's kind of come in waves. This dang flu just will not leave me. I have been in bed for literally a week straight. Last Sunday, it is Sunday right now, last Sunday I started to feel the ick again, and it was like the most excruciating thing I've ever experienced this past week. It was horrible. Today, Ricky and I are going to be planting our peas for the year. I soaked these last Saturday, hoping to get them planted on Sunday, and then the sick came back. So these actually have been soaked for a whole week. I'm hoping they're still okay. I immediately put them into the fridge on Sunday last week when I realized I wasn't feeling well, and they don't seem to be moldy or rotting or anything, and some of their little tails are starting to grow. So I'm thinking they'll be okay, but we'll just see. It's just gonna be one of those things. There's always going to be something that doesn't go exactly how you plan, which is, it's fine. I think they'll be okay. And then I also have this little jar of soaked sweet pea flower seeds. And some of these are from a package I bought this year, some of them are save seed. So the sweet pea seeds that I got last year were similar to this. I don't remember the exact name, but it's those save seeds mixed with this sweet pea bouquet blend from Botanical Interest. And then the other edible snap pea seeds that we're going to be planting are sugar and snap pea. I think we have 2 packages worth of these ones in that jar. And then we have 1 package of these really pretty spring blush peas mixed in. I do have them all mixed together. The brownish ones are the blush peas. So I think mixing them together in the garden and on the trellises, having little bits of the pink blush in there will be really, really pretty just to look at, and these have pink flowers as well. I'm going to show you that process. I'm going to plant them in the same spots I did last year because it worked really well. I liked having them on the tomato trellises, and then I will take you back to yesterday's footage of planting potatoes because it was a bit of a circus. The wind was insane, my hat kept flying off, and yeah, so we'll get to that, but let's go plant some peas first. It's not really 100% necessary, but I want to go through first and grab all of the Velcro clips off of the tomato trellis so I can pull out the scraps. We'll save all of these and reuse them this year on our tomatoes, but I don't need them until May. Everything is so brown and not alive right now, it's kind of hard to see, but the straw helps. This trellis, and this trellis right here are usually all of my tomato trellises, and they're going to be again this year. But I'm going to do something a little bit different this year. We're going to only plant tomatoes on one side. Usually I do staggered tomatoes on either side, but just to give them more breathing room, I'm going to try planting less tomatoes and only putting them on one side of the trellis. And then I'll do flowers or something on the other side. Since it is so warm here and we do have like a pretty mild winter season, the time where we plant tomatoes kind of overlaps with when the peas are in their prime. I don't want to quite pull them out by the time I have to put the tomatoes in. There's like a little bit of awkward overlap, so what I think I'm going to do is plant the peas on the opposite side this year so I don't have to worry about that, and see if I like that better. And you can see I have straw on those two. I planted it a little bit late and a little thin just for the first try. A little bit of cover crop here, and I really like how it's turned out on this bed, but I definitely need to do it thicker next year. So we'll try that again, but I have to figure out what I want to do with these. Like, I don't really want to rip them out because I want the roots to be able to stay in. I might just kind of chop them down and then put straw on top, because we're going to plant the peas right along the center area so they can climb up this little chicken wire situation we have strung along the bottom here. So yeah, I guess I'm just going to go through really quick and kind of tug on all of the cover crop and then just lay it in place like green mulch. And then I'll put more straw on the bed at the end once I've planted the peas on this side. And since I'm only planting them on one side, I might actually be able to use all 3 of these trellises. Is coming out. Alright, that one's done. I think I'm going to dig all 3 trenches before I actually put the seeds down. You can see there are some bits and pieces of weeds in here, but these ones don't have cover crops in them like the other one does. Just a little bit of weeding in the middle. And we should be good. Let's go give this to the chickens. I think this is something I planted last year that finally came up. Hey ladies, you guys want some greens? Here you go. Hey Marmalade. Marmalade likes it. Now we just need to roughly split this into thirds and put them in the bed. I'm just gonna eyeball this. Alright, we'll call that 1/3. I still need to do the sweet pea flowers, but I haven't quite decided where those are going, so I need to figure that out because we're gonna change up this big trellis this year. We're gonna move a couple of them to individual spots just to add more verticality to the garden, because we took down the big tree in the middle, we took down the big cedar tree over here, and it's just feeling a little flat out here. And then I can grow a bigger diversity of things on those individual trellises, because when I put a loofah on this big one or the dipper gourd, it takes over the entire thing and it's hard for other things to grow. So I want to be able to grow more of a broken up variety of stuff. But I might just plant the peas there before we move the trellises, since they're gonna take a bit to sprout anyway. We'll see. In the meantime, why don't you guys go back in time, back to yesterday, and plant some potatoes with us.
Brighter days are on their way. Forever's how long they'll stay. Brighter days are on their way. Chasing sunsets in the sky. Won't let these moments pass us by. Take my hand, don't be afraid. The brighter days are on their way. One of these days we'll give back the time we borrowed. One of these nights I won't worry about tomorrow. And one of these moments will stick in my mind. And one of these afternoons, I swear, we'll get up and we'll leave this time. We'll never make it very far. I like you riding in my car with your banjo on your knee. I like you singing my songs back to me. I'm trying to stay between the lines that you read.
It's been a windy time. It's nice and warm today, but the wind is crazy, so we're probably not going to be able to talk much. But we have a whole heck ton of seed potatoes to plant, so we're going to get as many done as we can. This is the patch we planted potatoes in last year. The quality of it is so much better this year. It was just solid clay last year that we put chicken compost on. They're old composted bedding. And we let it sit covered for a long time, mulch this year, and the dirt is so much nicer. So we can actually dig into it this year. We just made our little furrows. We've got 6 going on, and we're gonna fit as many potatoes as we can in there. And then if we run out of space up here, we're gonna go down to that spot that's covered up right now and try and work some more in there. Are you gonna help? You missed all the digging. What's your favorite part?
You've been laying in the sun.
Yeah, he's toasty. So this year we've got Yukon Gold potatoes. These are from our local nursery. We've got a small amount of organic russets from the store that we found. We found a bag that was sprouting really nicely already. I think these are Adirondack Blue. They're purple, but they're called Adirondack Blue from Tractor Supply. These are just some sort of red potato. I'll try and pop on the screen. I don't remember what it was called. Red Pontiac maybe? More red potatoes. And then we have banana fingerlings from So True and a pink fingerling. Again, I can't remember the name of it, from So True Seed. He's having a nice day. He's so glad we're finally back outside with him. Hey there. He's like, it's been a whole week since you've been outside with me. Alright, I think we're gonna start with the bananas and then go to like the purple ones.
Okay.
Here's a potato from last year left in here. Leave that in there, see what it does.
I'm a man on fire. I'm a man on fire, and I'm trying to stay calm. It's funny how life is what you give and what you take. Funny how waiting around is just another big mistake. It's funny how everything's a circle, coming back again.
You want those trying to stick up there?
So we laugh at ourselves when we pass ourselves coming round the bend. Never make it very far. I like you riding in my car with your banjo on your knee. I like you singing my songs back to me. I'm trying to stay between the lines that you read on my palms. I'm a man on fire. I'm a man on fire, and I'm driving around this town trying to put the flames out. When the sun goes down, you know I'm doused in doubt, but I think that you're the only one who will be keeping me cool tonight. Tonight. Never make it very far. Like you're riding in my car with your banjo on your knee. I like you singing my songs back to me. Trying to stay between the lines that you read on my palms. I'm a man on fire. I'm a man on fire, and I'm trying to stay calm.
All right, we've got one bed fully done. Sorry, having a hard time breathing right now. With straw on top. I will water it in because we've had such dry weather. We've gotten rain once in recent history, and it's just really dry here. So I want to water that in, get some moisture locked in there so they can start growing, and hopefully soon they'll start popping through, doing their thing. But we do still have a couple varieties left that need to get planted. So Taylor is working on doing the furrows over here in this bed. Struggling.
Yeah, I'm still tired from tilling.
I'm still tired for being sick. So yeah, we're just gonna plant the rest of those in there just like we did up here. Alright, back to present day. It is way later in the day. I've been doing a bunch of other random garden projects, not actually planting those sweet peas. So what I did, let me show you. So I literally just took the dirt in one of our raised beds and separated it right here, since I didn't get those planted where I intend for them to stay. And I just covered them up, got them planted in here. And so once they sprout, I can take them out when I have more clarity on where I want them to go, and hopefully the garden beds are a little bit more cleaned up. Some of the spots I want to put them are kind of weedy right now, and I need to deal with that. So I can put those there once they're actually already sprouted and I can see where they're going to be going, and I don't accidentally pull them out or something after they sprout. I'm going to go feed this guy and his siblings some dinner. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully we'll start having more videos out now that I'm feeling better again. Ow. And yeah, have a great week. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.